from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Kansas City Royals. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Today's starting pitcher, Noah Cameron. How about a scouting report on him?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Ready to go now, Ernie Clement getting ready to hit. The 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Next pitch is downstairs.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Here comes the 0-1. Hey! Starting to go after it. Now we'll look down to third. He did not go around. This one in the air, center field. And there are two down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Check swing, went around. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike two. Foul ball, still 0-2. Two down, nobody on. That one misses. Yeah, the count 1-2. That's a little bit low. Gets a piece and stays alive. The next offering misses. Ball three.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. Anthony Santander at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Nope, he held back.
Ball, that's down.
Guerrero leads off first with two down to the inning. That one fouled off. 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Comes a 2-2. And a curve is down and in.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Here comes a 3-2. And a payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Goes down looking for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. And the starter for Toronto, Tor Savage. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this.
Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. That misses, and it's 1-0.
That's in. Ball 2.
He caught it behind his back. On the money. Nice play. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Slice to right. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Salvador Perez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Out towards right center field. And the inning is over. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. First pitch way inside, a fastball. Swing and a miss. Next offering is fouled back. Got him! Ricky Holiday with the call. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Foul ball. Second inning here, no score. In the air to left center. Out. Number 2. Here's Andres Jimenez.
The shortstop, Andres Jimenez.
Up the middle, Massey. Tosses to first, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Kansas City. So up now for Kansas City, Isaac Collins. Collins, 28 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2019. Got him. One gone here. Here's Starling Marte. And a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's going to be Michael Massey. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
What do you got?
Checks his swing, appeal to third, did not go. Stays alive. Man at first, one away. On the ground, right side. Clement over to first. Play is made, 2 out. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. Center field. Varsho settles under it. And that will end the inning. On to the 3rd inning. And now for the Jays, Kazuma Okamoto.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 2. Good eye right there. And that's hold the swing. It's a strikeout. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Fastball for a strike. To the right side. Pasquantino takes it himself. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. And that'll do it. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Carter Jensen steps in for the Royals.
No, inside.
This one high in the air to left center. Santander under this one. Takes it in for the out. So the Royals batting order turns over. Michael Garcia digs in now. 0 for 1 so far. Late with the swing there. Inside, just missed.
Oh, that's inside.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. This one in the air, center field. Varsho moving back for this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one for strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Two down, nobody on. And that misses.
That's inside.
And the count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Outside
Nope,
low.
that's a ball.
Ball 2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
On the ground to short, Jimenez. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. Runner at first with 2 away. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Doubled his first time up. And that is out of play. The 0-1. And that's a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Quick toss to first. Witt gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
The 0-2. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. No throw. He's in there safely. Man at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Squirts away a little bit. And now it's filled up. The Royals with a chance to score first here in the last half of the 3rd. Line drive. And that is that. Back here in Kansas City. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. No play. That's an infield single. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Here comes Anthony Santander in a big spot. Check swing, no appeal, and that's ball 1. Fastball is outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Here's a 3-0. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch. On the ground. Down the line, and it's foul. And that'll load the bases.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the catcher.
So up next for Toronto, Alejandro Kirk. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Nick Mears.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
The 0-1. Base hit, 1 run in already. Vladdy coming around third. The run comes in from second. It's a 2-run single, and they lead by 2. First and second, no outs. And the batter is George Springer.
Hey!
That catches the corner.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That's outside. And that's ball 1. That one missed. Swings and misses. Struck him out. 2 aboard with 1 out. Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. Tap foul at the plate. Late that time, and it's strike 2. That one is upstairs.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Liner caught it second. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And next for Toronto, Kazuma Okamoto. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Fought off foul. Here's the 0-2. That misses off the outside edge. Lined, and that's a base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. And next is the designated hitter. Addison Barger. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Daniel Lynch.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
The 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strike. Bottom of the 4th. Now will be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Salvador Perez. Out front, rip foul.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Ball 1.
The 1-2. Just missed. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ground ball left side. Okamoto. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. And now here is Isaac Collins.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
In the air, center field. Varsho under it. 2 down. Starling Marte up to hit. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. In the air, right field. And that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Now here's the leadoff. And for the Blue Jays, Ernie Clement. That one hit to right. Marte gets under it. And there's one away. So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. 1 for 2. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. And there's 2 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. New pitcher in the game for the Royals, Steven Cruz.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Vladdy, 27 years old, and he was born in Canada. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. So 2 down. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Anthony Santander. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Inside ball.
Swing and a foul out of play. Two down, nobody on. Ripped on a line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And he'll pull into second safely.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Now at the plate, Alejandro Kirk.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ball, that's in.
Hit on the ground to short. Witt. On to first.
No, he's out.
That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here at Kauffman Stadium. So up now for Kansas City, Michael Massey.
Well, these Royals, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Guerrero takes it to the bag, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Here's Lane Thomas now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And a swing and a miss.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
And a swing and a miss. What a stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the DH, Carter Jensen.
Now pitching for the
Tommy Nance into the game.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen.
That's a ball.
I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
And the 1-0. Swings through that one.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So back to the top of the order. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. In the dirt.
Last couple of pitches
two.
breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Jimenez throw to first. Out number 3. Top 6. And now for the Jays, George Springer. That one fouled off. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Just missed. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Stepping in, Andres Jimenez. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Right through there for a strike. In the air, left field. And that is foul. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. So up next for Tor. So the Royals bring on a new arm, Luinder Avila.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Thomas under it. And that'll do it. Back here in Kansas City, bottom of the inning, Bobby Witt Jr. steps in for the Royals. Line drive, makes the catch, 1 down. And next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. First pitch misses. And that one is lifted in the air. Jimenez has a beat on it. And there's 2 down. Salvi steps into the box now. And he can't come up with it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Addison Barger.
Nope.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Back to the top of the order. Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. He swings and fouls one off. Here's a rocket out to left. Collins takes it in for the out. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Dalton Varsho will hit next. 1 for 3.
Varsho.
0-1 now. Swings through that.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A solo shot, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0. So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th. So up now for Kansas City, Isaac Collins. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Quick move to first, and he dives back in safely.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Double play ball to second. There's one to Guerrero, and they turn 2. Base is empty after the double play. Michael Massey, the next to hit, has grounded out a couple of times. Swing and a miss, strike 1. On the ground right side, Clement. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. We go to the 8th. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Anthony Santander. Yeah, that's fouled off. Estevez is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball.
Inside,
and
ball 2.
When it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Got him. 1 out. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. And first offering is fouled off. He's so consistent that the manager basically could look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. 0-2 now. Ball 1 there.
Damn.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
Swings through it for the K. Coming out of the bullpen throwing BBs. Here's George Springer. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Inning over. here at Kauffman Stadium. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Lane Thomas steps in for the Royals. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Jensen up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside ball 1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Man at second. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Right side. Clement sends it to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Back to the top of the order now. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Michael Garcia. 0 for 3 in this one. And a foul ball. One away with a runner at 3rd. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball 1.
This one in the air right field. And that's a fair ball. The runner from 3rd comes across as they get one back.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Now that's smacked to right center. That's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Back-to-back singles, showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get...
So a lefty out of the pen, Brendan Little. At the plate, Vinny Pasquantino. And that one fouled off. In the air to left center, Varsho on the move to the gap.